I've tried to remember the why. Why did I get into the field? And that has driven me to continue to work hard every day and to take good care of the patients that we see every day. The community has exceeded my expectations, for sure. We always think of ourselves as the servants of the community, and we take care of the community all the time, especially on some of their worst days of their lives. And now we are at a hard time, having a hard time, and the community has been our servant, and they've given overwhelmingly. I definitely have a renewed faith in our community, and I've been blown away at the strangers that have just dropped off food and didn't even leave their name. It's countless the acts of kindness that's come our way, for sure. We're here for you when you need us, and we're thankful that you guys have been there for us when we need you guys too.
All this week, we're giving a shout out to nurses, and this morning a shout out to Caroline Solomon Upchurch, who works at Cardiologist Associates of East Tennessee. Your mom says she is proud of you. And a shout out to Connie RUBITO. Your sister says thank you for everything you do on the front lines. And to Dawn CRUMP of Knoxville. Thank you, and thanks to all the nurses. This is Emily from Knoxville. We want to thank her, giving her a shout out, and a shout out to Lisa Feister, who is a nurse at Fort Sanders. And this is Dr. Moore Harrington. She got her doctorate degree in Knoxville. Shelley sent in this shout out saying she was my clinical instructor, and everything that stands for nursing is this lady. All this week, we're giving a shout out to nurses. Right now, we're giving a shout out to Elena Nevels from Richmond, Kentucky, and Carrie Gibson. She works at Morristown Hamlin Hospital. Thank you, Carrie. And a shout out to Olivia KILLIAN from Knoxville. She works at Erlanger Pediatric Hospital in Chattanooga. Her parents are both teachers in the Knoxville area. They say they are very proud of their daughter, and so are we, and we thank all nurses. So shout out to nurses. We're sharing your thanks to nurses on the front lines, just like Alexis Nanny, an ER nurse at UT Medical Center. And thanks to Roxana for sending this picture of Alex Hoskins from Harlan County, Kentucky. Thanks for all you do. Thanks to Gina for sending a shout out to Alyssa Gibson from Harriman. And here's two sisters. Amanda Hudson is a stat care nurse practitioner. Megan Harris is a nurse at UT Medical Center. And here's a picture of Amanda P. Thedford from Dayton. Thanks to her cousin Lynn for sending this one in. Bethany Rader, who works at UT Medical Center. And a special shout out to BRANDI Monger Brown from Lenore City from her mom and dad. Danielle Johnson, she's a nurse at Helen Ross McNabb Center. Her husband says she's wonderful, a wonderful mother, wife, and a dedicated nurse. This is Danny Jones from Fort Sanders. He is part of the Infusion Center. Linda says they constantly show kindness and concern while proving excellent care. And this is Darla Arnold, the director of nursing at East Tennessee Children's Hospital Home Health Care. Thanks to all the nurses and what they do to take care of all of us. So thanks to Liz for sending a picture of the chemotherapy and infusion nurses at UT Medical Center's Cancer Institute. She says on her first day of chemo, the entire staff wore t-shirts in various colors to show their support. Thanks to Debbie for sending us this picture of Christy Cox. She worked at UT for 15 years and now works in Kentucky. And this is Clara. She's a travel nurse formerly from here in Knoxville who is now serving as a cath lab nurse in San Francisco. And we thank all of the nurses and health professionals